What is going on, you beautiful people? It is Trellirelli here, and I'm just live reacting to the MAUI reveal. I mean, you guys know, since I work at High Res now, I'm on the esports team. I've been involved in the process of a lot of these new characters coming to life in quite some time, so the reactions haven't been too authentic, but luckily, I have not gotten to see MAUI's kit. I am extremely excited to just jump into this and see Aggro's baby. This is Aggro's very first character, very first god that he's ever made. And we just watched the cinematic. The patch notes are muted. I'm going to unmute. We're all going to see his kit together and just see how it goes. He has a magical guardian. I don't know. He's got a hook, and that's pretty much all I'm in. You've caught up. Let's jump into it. Oh, here we go.
Let's go ahead and hop in game.
Yes. Oh, man. Here we go.
Show us the abilities. Run us through them.
We're just going through. What the heck, man? I hate when they do this. I don't understand anything. Okay. What? Bro, what the heck? I gotta learn. I don't know anything I just watched. His escape looks so sick. He Spider-Man swings in.
This is the part where we really get into it and start talking about it. So look, we gotta start slow. Can't get all too excited all at once. How about the basic attack?
Yeah, so you might notice that MAUI has a little targeter with him all the time. That's
right.
Because he has a new unique range and new unique type of basic
okay.
attack. So we've got a lot of characters who cleave, but not ones who cleave more vertically, so to speak. So his basic attack range is 25.
Whoa.
For context, normal melee basic attacks go about 12. Spear users like Achilles go about 16. MAUI is this new...
He hits from so far away.
Range is what I've been kind of describing it as. It does hit everything in the area. You know, he's a guardian, so his basic attack damage is very low. It's very much like Sylvanas or something like that.
Right, okay, I got that much.
Those are a little bit more ranged. He's got this big hook. You know, we wanted him to use it more like a fishing hook than a club. And so if you've got a big hook on a lot of rope, like, you're not going to be just using it right in front of you.
No, that makes a lot of sense. I do like the way they went with that.
It has been... You know, it's a little thing like that to just extend the basic attack range, but it feels very unique and very fun when you get a chance to really get in there and hit people from the little spacing games of other melee characters. It's really fun.
Not to mention the troll full basic attack power builds we've tried.
Oh, of course. I'm definitely going to be running that.
Tested. We don't believe they're very good, but we know people are going to do it anyway. So go ahead and have fun.
Oh, I will.
Hastened Ring, it feels really good. In the 30 seconds after Hastened Ring is down, you won't be doing a whole lot for the vast majority of the time. For that little amount of time, you're going to be like, wow, this is crazy.
We would not recommend it, but we know they're going to try anyway.
Oh, absolutely. Of course I'm going to do it. Let's be honest. If you guys want to see some MAUI duel with attack speed, I'll be there.
Hook and the rope.
Yes.
There's a lot of back end work that went into that. We gotta call out some gratitude to our.
I gotta see how this hook works, man.
Cool. So anytime an enemy god near MAUI is hard crowd controlled, whether it be by him or by one of his allies,
okay,
they will gain a mark. So for Billy, I don't know how we're gonna jump around. Actually, if you do / pawn dev test space the number 1, it'll turn it on for you. Nope, don't type /. That's not how it works. Okay, man. Yeah, pawn dev test PAWN. Nope, not like PAWN. PAWN.
Oh, I thought it was PON as well. Dev.
TEST space the number 1. Bang. Okay.
Okay.
You enhance your basic, and you'll see more about how to do this later on in the kit. We're just trying not to spoil it. When your basic attack is enhanced, your next basic...
You just get the big suck?
Enemy gods hit to you. So that's why these semi-ranged basic attacks end up being pretty impactful for the kit.
Dude, he gets big suck just on his autos.
I mean, everyone knows it's a hook. It's a guy who's carrying around a hook. You've got to pull people, and we delivered on that, I can safely say. You're going to be pulling people a lot. This does have a cooldown. You'll see in the passive meter there, you know, using the cheat code that won't work in your games. Don't try it. Of the passive meter filling up. That can only happen once every 10 seconds. And again, when someone gets hard crowd controlled, a mark will appear above their head. You must basic attack them in order to charge your next basic, and then it will pull.
Okay, so you got the big suck after the fact. Gotcha.
Then you can hold the charge for any amount of time, right?
Walk towards mid.
Expire. That's awesome.
And then come in here and pull this guy who happens to be a little bit out of position. And that will pull any gods in that area that are enemies.
You can pull
This is especially
multiple?
cool when you get to trigger it off.
Oh my god, bro. That's wild. You get a 5-man pull. I mean, how often are people that close, right?
You can root your opponent. You can walk
I gotta
away,
see the
attack
ult, though. He
trigger,
pulled up an
pull
island,
them
man.
After the root is done, really gives him a lot of synergy with his gods.
Yes,
That's awesome.
Really fun creating comps that Maui works really
I
well.
also saw him throw a fish, I think.
And some natural weaknesses.
Let's see the
which won't be
fish.
Quite as good if your team doesn't have a lot of hard count control, and so bringing some of that decision making into where is a good Maui game is something that I find very fun.
Awesome. Well, that's super cool, and I love the fact you can pull multiple people because
Yeah.
the potential for that in a team fight, where whether you're using it to
There's no way you're pulling that multiple people that often, though, right? It's just like if it supports like body blocking for his ADC and you just yoink him, bro.
Absolutely. Now it does respect CC immunity and knockback immunity.
Of course.
Because that's technically what it is. So
Yeah.
you know you have options being hit or not hit by it as the enemy, but it definitely feels very, very good to keep people in your.
All right, show me the one.
Awesome, awesome. Well, cool. Let's move on to something I can pronounce. Ability 1, Master Fisherman.
Yeah, Master Fisherman. So this one, I mean, it just felt very natural. He starts to spin his hook, and it begins to grow in distance, very similar to something like Olarun 1, that it will grow as you continue to charge. But then you can hold it and walk around spinning the hook and kind of keeping your threat nice and high. And then when you throw it, it will go out and attach to the first enemy god hit, and Maui will begin to reel them in. They are crippled and vortexed, so neither one is a hard CC.
So they can run, though.
Technically soft CCs. Think of Vortex as Baron Somnus.
That's what I was thinking, like Baron ult. They can run away.
Or Hades Ult or Poseidon Whirlpool. You know, we've got a good amount of Vortexes out there. But you can fight against it. You know, you're not going to...
Yeah, you can run the opposite way.
Because you're going to be trying to move away from it.
These Odin butts cannot do.
No,
True.
they cannot do. So
just
it won't
chilling.
pull you quite this far, but it is your primary safe setup ability in the kit. It does go through minions and can help you clear the wave as well, but it's body blockable, so solo lane or something like that, people can simply stand in front.
It's still pretty much his primary wave clear.
Yes, correct. It is basically his only wave clear.
You're clearing the wave with the hook?
Sorry, solo laners.
I think they'll find a way around the
they'll
fight,
figure
I guess.
Yeah,
But
that auto attack, man.
this ability took a lot of tuning and trying to make it feel...
He has such good clear even without it, though.
fun on both
What's his
ends.
2 then?
Also get some
I thought the 2 was the clear.
feel in, so it feels like that cool tug of war, but you know this man's strong enough to pull up islands. Of course, he can win his tug of wars.
It's a tricky skill shot as well. It's you know, these Odins
Pretty
making
narrow.
it easy, but
Yeah.
it's missable,
Yes,
jukeable, which is good.
yes,
Yeah,
I
for
agree.
sure.
But I'm really happy with how this turned out. Feels like a very potent peel tool. That you can
I really gotta see
reward
this
your
too.
your ADC with
I'm
here.
so confused with the fish, man.
But not always, you know, it's no Athenaton for setting up multiple members of the enemy team.
Got it.
And it just feels so Maui.
It does.
It does. And, hey, I have to respect the attention to the fishing mini game because it's not a good catch if you're, you know, if you just pull them right in. In fact, they can fight back. I mean, it's not he didn't.
It's
earn
a big
master.
one.
Yeah. So super cool, super exciting.
All right, show me the 2. Let's go.
Another ability, Mystical Ulua. I was brave. I tried that one.
And you got it right. Yeah,
Nice.
mystical Ulua. So Ulua fish are very a big part of Hawaiian culture, so we were really excited to be able to incorporate that.
It does summon allies.
This ability does absolutely 0 damage.
Got it.
0 to enemies. You can toss it, won't do
wave
anything.
clear. Got it.
Gods, minions, doesn't matter. This is a pure support ability. So when you hover it, you can see a bigger area. Anyone in that area, when the fish lands, will gain protections and movement speed for a short amount of time, 5 seconds. So the idea is it's supposed to feel like throwing a mini relic into the middle of your team fight. And good relic usage, as all good supports know, is a huge part of what you're supposed to be doing. This has felt very fun to use in that manner. But you might notice that
I was gonna say, there's gotta be a part 2.
Special something, a nice little pillar of water. Big shout out to Shane for these awesome effects. That is the timer of how long that water will last, is the big pillar.
Really cool.
And if an ally god stands on that water for 1 second, a bubble will form around them, and they will be transported to Maui. It is basically like putting down a
What?
crystal for your ally.
It's a little untargetable trip.
Yep, exactly. So you can.
It's like a Horus
save
ult.
your poorly positioned backliner, as they always are. You can be in an aggressive position and get your jungler into an aggressive position with you, or your warrior, or any of those people. You'll see a pretty big range when you toss it and no one is taking it. You can see the kind of aura radius that if MAUI
Okay, that makes more sense.
then it will instantly break unless someone is attempting to channel on it.
So you can't get past that mark. But that is really cool, actually. Not a lot of damage on this character so far, though.
Up the creek with no paddle.
Like, I don't imagine you're soloing any carries with this guy.
But it has felt really, really fun to use. It does get people over walls.
Oh, that's so cool.
This is the ability that's going to really cause a lot of awesome creativity. I can't wait to see what the players do.
An extremely unique ability, even without using the hook.
No, that'd be really cool, because imagine your carry's, like, in trouble. Imagine your carry's, like, in trouble, and you throw it here, and then you leave, and then they, like, are running, and they land on it, then you just get them out of dodge so quickly. You could, like, pre-do that to, like, an Ares ult. That'd be so sick.
The design team is already accounted for, trying to make this as user-friendly
Like,
as
you know
possible.
you know your carry's about to be Ares ulted, and you just...
While someone is traveling, they will stop at the edge of the area, so we tried to avoid like infinite MAUI distance shenanigans.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you'll
no
stop at the
horizontal.
edge of the circle,
Hmm.
which is intended. But
I want to
outside of
know
that, we try
if
to
cripples
favor
affect it.
the traveler as much
I'm
as
assuming they do.
Yes, yeah. I mean,
Oh, you also get the buff after traveling.
correct. Yep. So even if you don't get the buff from being in the area, if you walk up to the water pillar afterwards.
Yeah, surely you can, because if Ares ults and puts your carry down, and you just have a little zoink and you zoink them out, if they're crippled, surely they can't just go.
But yeah, very, very
Only one
excited.
per deploy.
Yep,
Yeah.
per deploy. Can't have, if you have one out with enough cooldown reduction, then you toss another one, it'll break the first one. Only
Max one.
Yep, max one.
Sure.
But yeah, the playmaking potential with this ability has been unreal. And you might notice as well that on the passive meter, when someone is standing on your water and starting to channel the bubble, you look
It shows
at
it in the hook?
there's
Oh, yeah, it's a little bubble in the hook.
So
It's a
cool.
bubble.
It's a little bubble, yeah, exactly. It makes a big difference for if you know if I can I take a step out of the area? Are they going to come with me, or you know, do I need to wait until they're on?
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be really sick in Conquest, but I unless the ult does crazy damage.
So one innovative way to make sure that you're not having.
I mean, we'll see. I don't know if there's any CC on the 3. I know the 3's like the Spider-Man swing. I don't know if there was like CC on the landing. I have to see that
Second
first.
thing, you're totally using the hook for this. I love how the animation has him flicking the Lua up out of the
Yeah, the
water
little
with a hook. So again, prevalent in everything.
You
And
tried this on Corrupted Arena. If you could pull someone into the pit with you.
I sure haven't. No, that's up for our players to figure out.
Yeah.
True.
We'll see. Who knows?
And then my other favorite thing is I am so ready to initiate incredible ganks with this, where you throw this over the
unreal.
wall, like hook somebody, and then your jungler comes flying in, like, yo, what's up? So
You're like, oh, it's just the support coming at me. I'll be.
I gotta see the rest of the
Then
kit,
it's
man. I
specific
can't
bubble.
get my first looks yet.
It is fun.
Saving
Came down in a
allies
bubble,
is
dog.
so fun. It does. I know a lot of people are probably wondering, have all the same interrupt rules as Heimdall Crystal. So if the target is stunned, rooted, crippled, then they are no longer able to.
Gotcha. Stunned, rooted, crippled. All that is gonna make sure you can't teleport. That makes a ton more sense. I needed to know that. So thank you,
Also,
Aggro.
Like Heimdall, you can stand in it and beads in order to make sure that you're CC immune and you can get that channel off. So
Now hopefully you can beat even easier.
now
All right, let me see that swing.
But that means that you can do some wild things with this, because being CC immune doesn't prevent you from being teleported, which is
Yeah.
intended. So you could be in Scylla ult and decide to move and come out like that. You could be a Ymir channeling his ultimate, and then all of a sudden get slid to Maui and blow up in the new zone. It's a very Horus ult style wackiness that I am.
It's
very
Horus
excited to
ult,
see
but
how it plays
much
out.
smaller scale. No shielding.
Some wild stuff with this. I'm very
And on a much slower cooldown,
Really awesome.
which I think is really cool.
it is. And let's move on to the third one, Solar Swing.
Man, this one, the animation team, I just can't, and really the whole team, because this took so much work on the programming end as well, and tech art and the camera.
All right, let me see the damage and the CC, if there is any.
Leaps up and lassos his hook around a piece of the sun and begins to swing. He can stay up there for a swing forward, back, and forward. And it isn't a predetermined landing zone. He can jump off at any point.
What is that?
So
Oh, they're
you want
big
to
pull.
incorporate
Got
that
it.
That trickster aspect into the kit a little bit. And this is
It's
how
a
we were able to
stun.
do it. you're a little hard to predict in where you're going to land, but it feels so fun to use.
That does look incredible.
I love the Indiana Jones like rope swing type of ability. You know, that type of moment in an adventure game or an adventure movie is always so iconic, and it just felt
It does decent damage, and it's a stun. Okay, that's really sick, actually.
A lot of back-end work went into making this feel smooth.
An unbelievable amount. Yeah.
More than you'd ever expect.
Yes.
That's hard.
It was a lot. But
As you've probably been noticing, this ability has a hard CC and a stun on the crash landing.
That's right.
That is what's triggering those marks, which allows MAUI to passive.
That's right. So it gets a little weird when you're like stunning 53 Odin bots. Apologize.
That won't
for
happen to
but
you.
Exactly. Exactly. This is his initiation tool.
So you're just Spider-Man swinging in, superhero landing, stun. Then you give him the big pull.
And then a bunch of protections from his kit afterwards.
You can smack away with them on the hook.
In order to justify
The early lane pressure is what I'm excited for. I think in duo,
that very well.
you're just gonna be like AOE clearing the wave down.
You can get your CC off.
I still don't quite know what the ult does. I saw him lasso an island up, but and it looked like a huge knockup.
Just maybe you could say a circle leap at its simplest form, but that's really not how it feels, not how it plays.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I pulled off, like I led someone, and you had to plan the distance and the timing to land and hit the stun, and it felt so good to hit that. It's a really unique feeling, and it's really rewarding of the skill.
I can't wait to try this. This looks so sick.
It's been an absolute blast to use, and of course you can toss your 2 down and then jump over a wall or jump in and get them right there with you.
That is gonna be so sick. Can you imagine 2ing and then 3ing over the wall, and then your Hunbat just like blinks in with you?
Location and all that kind of stuff.
Can't hold them in the air.
Yeah,
I'm like a friggin' kid in a candy store, man. This looks so
When
sick.
the channel's done, it'll put them where you are, which is really fun. So just overall feeling really good about this, how this came out, and it feels really good. A big one. The first time I juked to Lermy by running up to a wall and swinging, and then she jumped over expecting me to land, and I just swung back, landed back where I took off from, and turned around and ran away, was one of the hardest times I've laughed in a playtest in a long time. It has that tricky aspect to it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we can see here, you know, you gotta
Show me this island, man. I've been so excited to see what it does. I know it's got a big knockup on it of some sort.
Time it. You could throw it at your ally, swing over the wall, let them get over the wall, and then go back. So like you don't leave the fight. You just drop somebody off, come on back, and keep doing your thing. So
It's a tricky play to pull off, but
that's,
it's
that's
cool.
high level.
It does look really tricky to pull off, though.
Super cool. Last but not least, one more ability.
Show me it.
I'm super excited for because it is visually stunning. Let's look at landfall.
Landfall.
Baby. You just pick a target out in the distance, and MAUI makes mountains happen, just like that. He leaps up, grabs the island, and pulls it up. This is
He pulls them towards you.
Story for MAUI is raising up the islands of Hawaii and New Zealand and all of a bunch of Pacific islands.
Even the edge
We
pulls.
knew that it had to be a big part of the kit. Herc 2 is one of my favorite abilities in the whole game. It feels so fun to use. It's really splashy. And
How long does the island chill?
in a really good way, and
Because you can't walk through it.
just ranged Herc 2 was like my first thing that I wrote down for potential ultimate ideas, and I didn't even think that it could come out looking this good. The animation team and everybody just made it look so much better than I.
There's actually a ton of CC on Maui. Wow.
And work as a player wall.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
People
Allies
from
and
moving
enemies.
You can't walk around.
Self.
and self. You can press 4 again to drop it immediately. You don't have to wait that whole time.
Okay.
So if you have a little oopsie, then you can just put it down and not worry about it too much. But an unbelievable tool in team fights, especially in jungle, where you can use it to pull someone back and cut off other people's escape routes.
Does it go over walls?
Clumsy, one time, this is a true story, we were winning a game, all game, we were absolutely crushing them. Clumsy was playing MAUI. We phantomed out of an Odin cage, and then the phantom wore off, and Clumsy MAUI ulted our whole team back inside the Odin cage. And they wiped us and killed us in that fight. And I was like, wow, my own ultimate just annihilated. It is a CC that I think takes a little bit of time to get used to beadsing, but once you see it coming, I think that and once you play against
That's crazy, man. All right.
easier to use your
So you do have to.
I mean, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. That is gonna be the kit of Maui. PTS should be out Friday. Today is Wednesday, so Friday PTS should be out. We should be able to get some gameplay of this guy for you on the channel that day as soon as it comes out as well. I mean, I'm excited. I hope you guys are. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you hyped for Maui? Is he your new main? You gonna try him out? That sort of thing. And yeah, I'm just gonna call it there. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Trellirelli, guys. Peace.